Well, hello there, everybody in YouTube land. I am the Hillbilly Honey, and this is the launch of my channel on YouTube. And clearly, the very first video that I'm putting on YouTube. I'm here because there was a challenge that was issued by the Economic Ninja that if you were over 50 years old, that you needed to, sorry, I was checking my mic, that you needed to post on YouTube and create a channel on YouTube to talk about any of your fears that you may have or any regrets or anything that's held you back in life, because it's possible that what I or anybody else who's accepting this challenge has to say might inspire somebody. And I thought that was a really good way for me to push myself and to go ahead and start this channel. Just a little bit of background. This won't be a very long video, but just a little bit of background. I am a 50-plus-year-old homesteader in the rural Midwest. I do have a full-time job, but homesteading is my second full-time job. And I really am I'm really a pretty private person, but I've been doing the homestead, or really I just prefer it, it's just self-reliance. It's just common sense, and it's just living the way that my kinfolk did. I've been practicing this kind of lifestyle for about 15 years. And I thought that perhaps, well, let me back it up just a little bit. I've learned a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've learned from those mistakes. I've learned from my failures. I probably do more wrong than I do right. But I thought, maybe, just maybe, I might have some pearls of wisdom that I can pass on to others who are trying this type of lifestyle, who want to try this type of lifestyle, or who just want to be more independent. And I dabble in lots of other things, so that won't be the only video topic. There are lots of other things that interest me. I'm a horse owner, so you know, there's the opportunity to introduce that aspect of my world into these videos as well. But I will say that I had toyed with the idea of being on YouTube. Well, actually, for the longest time, I avoided YouTube. I didn't even watch anything on YouTube. I have my reasons for that, and I won't go into that in this video, but I just, I really didn't know what was out there. And slowly I started watching some videos, and I realized, wow, there's a lot of really interesting and amazing people out there doing some really neat things. Um, I'm, I like watching people that live in other countries and seeing how they live. That's very interesting to me, how they cook their food, how they survive. And I realized they're actually really the real homesteaders and off-gridders. Um, I like watching, um, you know, people that are making their own way despite any odds that they might be dealing with, or they've just made this huge move or change, and they're out there and they're showing all of their successes and their mistakes and their challenges. You know, there's a lot of channels that I watch now, and I'll dive deeper into those as time goes on. But I thought this challenge to do 10 videos in 10 days, which is the challenge. Here's video number 1, 9 more to go. And I thought this will be a litmus test for me. This will help me decide if this is something that I want to continue to pursue. Of course, it'll depend on what kind of, feedback I get from these 10 videos. And so that's why I'm here. And I hope a lot of other people took that challenge as well, because I think it's important to push ourselves, to push the envelope, to act on things that maybe we were not so sure about. And what the hell? Just do it. Um, you know, I had my reservations, but then on the flip side of that, despite the privacy thing, despite the, all the other ideas I've had in my head about this, I've realized that, you know what? I'm over 50 years old. And the beauty about being over 50 years old is you really kind of get to a point where you just go, I don't give a crap. Not in a bad way, but just in a way that you think, well, if somebody likes me, great. They don't like me, oh well. Sure, everybody wants to be liked, but we can't all be liked by everybody all the time. And you also just get to a point where you're more willing to kind of put yourself out there, throw something against the wall, see if it sticks. If it doesn't, oh well, move on to the next thing. Also, too, I realized that I'm in the second half of my life, so probably a good idea to start acting on those things that I have been wanting to do. Um, Probably a good time to start. That being said, I truly hope that you will join me in this journey, that you'll trust the process, that you'll have faith in me, that I will bring valuable content to you. I will not lie. This is weird. This is all setting this up. All of this is very foreign to me. I'm going to bumble through this, but I'll find my way, hopefully. And I just hope that you come along with me. I hope you find today that perhaps I said something of value. I really want this to all happen organically. If if I can just inspire one person, then I'm good. I'm a pretty simple gal. And I forgot to mention that if you notice this background here, I'm actually coming to you from the Hillbilly Honey headquarters. This is a 1970s, very vintage Playmore travel trailer that has been completely redone on the inside, and I did uh, completely repaint the outside, coated the roof, the whole thing. I should have videoed that. That was actually kind of a neat experience. And she's totally off grid, which is really cool. I don't live. I say she because her name is Oli. I don't live in her, but she's kind of like my little she shack. And I will be showing you a video of Lily and talking about some of the things that I've done, the condition that she was in when I bought her, which a lot of the work, a lot of this work on the inside had been done, so I can't take any credit for that. But I will just kind of go through what happened once Lily got on the property here, and what challenges I faced there. And also, there are lots of critters on this homestead that are real characters and that I think you'll find kind of interesting. That said, I guess I need to do all those YouTubey things, right? I need to say, if you like what you heard and what you saw, and you think you like what you're going to see and what you're going to hear, then hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. There. Did I capture all of them? um, Again, you gotta trust the process on this one, folks. You're just gonna have to You're going to have faith. Go along with me and just know that this is truly a challenge for me. But I wrote in the comments of that video that I saw for the challenge, I said, I accept this challenge. And my word is my bond, whether I write it or say it. And as soon as I typed that in there, I thought, well, guess what? Hillbilly Honey's going on a little ride. This is going to be interesting. I look forward to seeing you all again. I look forward to this challenge. I have a lot of things in mind of what I want to do videos on. And, if anything, if all that comes out of this is I pushed myself, I broke past some barriers, I was able to just video a big part of my life and some memories. And if that's all that I walk away with, I am good with that. I really am. If it grows into something more than that, well, then that is what is meant to be. And I'm good with that too. So, this is the Hillbilly Honey. I am signing off. And until next time, live simply.